Hi, it's Mitch from PickDawgz.com here with your free pick in the Rockies versus Phillies Major League Baseball matchup on Friday, April 23rd, 2021. Of course, here on YouTube, I do more free pick videos than anyone, so be sure to subscribe to our channel, check out our free pick videos, and of course, check out our live shows every day. But let's get to this one between the Rockies and the Phillies. The Rockies minus $1.25, the Phillies plus 115. The total set at 10.5. It's another disappointing start to the season for the Phillies, who are lousy on the road so far. 1-5 on the road for the Phillies, 9-9 for the season. 4-6 in their last 10 games. Yeah, they've been slipping up at home too. Meanwhile, the Rockies 6-12 on the season. They cashed in before the season even started, traded their best player for basically some mid-level prospects. 6-12 to start the season. That's 33%. Not going to get it done in the National League West, where everyone is spent up and has built up their teams. Meanwhile, for the Rockies, it was the big sell of Nolan Arenado, something they're going to have a tough time living down with their fans. And while maybe some of these prospects pan out for them, we saw Gomber pitch pretty well the other day for them in that win over Houston. It's still going to take a lot, when you trade away a guy like Arenado and don't get anything back that people can see tangibly, and all of a sudden you're 8 games back, only 18 games into the season in the divisional race, and 3 big dogs out there leading the pack, and an Arizona Diamondback team being very, very competitive as well. So just a lot of wood to chop for the Rockies to even compete in the division. It seems almost already over. Who else are they going to get rid of? Blackman. I mean, it's probably not out of the question if they got the right offer. Meanwhile, for the Phillies, they spent big in the offseason. They have for the last several years, and very little to show for it. Vince Velasquez getting the ball here. And we know about Vince. This guy he always looks like a thoroughbred out on the mound, but when he makes a mistake, he always seems to pay for it. He's got a 9 ERA. He's only pitched, he has not pitched much this year. Meanwhile, Marquez on the mound for the Rockies. This is his 5th start already this season, so they're trying to get their use at him. But Velasquez has been working out of the pen so far this season. 1.1 innings pitched against the Mets, giving up 4 runs, 4 runs all earned, walking 4. Just a lousy day at the office. Then last time out, he gave up 3 hits, struck out 4, and walked 3. These are tough lines, and very, very tough to work with. But one thing we know about Velasquez is he gives up the long tape measure shot home runs. And, at Coors Field, we can expect to see at least a few of those in this game. Marquez to me has been a guy that's kind of overrated. And I think these Phillies bats are actually built for this Coors type games. I think that we'll start to see maybe some of these bats wake up. The Phillies just hitting as a team 241, which is 12th best in the majors. 4.06 runs per game is 22nd in the majors. That's a lot of money to spend for that little of production, while the Rockies 14th in runs scored per game. But, that Rockies defense, actually not that bad. 4.67 runs against is kind of in the middle of the pack, considering they play at Coors and opponents hit 247 against them. Both these teams, like I said, lower middle of the pack in defense, but I still think with Vince Velasquez going, we're going to see some long balls. In Colorado, they get free tacos if the Rockies score a bunch of runs. It's taco night. I'm taking the over 10.5 in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, if you're wondering who the top handicappers in the world believe are the best bets on the board today, head on over to PickDawgz.com and click on the Premium Picks tab.